Again, call it what y'all want. Maybe I'm drunk. Charlamagne. Back in the day, something going on with me and Joe. Yo, Act, pop up. Nigga, I'm on the show with Joe. Let's do it. Brilliant. I gotta do it. I had a podcast stuff for 2 years. Yo, Charlamagne, when you free? Keep it a beat with y'all niggas. I don't care. I see Charlamagne with the hater that he signed, but I can't get him on my podcast. I've been begging him for like a year. Whenever you free, bro. Whenever. I've been on Andrew's shows twice. Now I feel away. Facts.
Salute to Act, though.
Shout out Act.
I'm going to do Act's podcast, man.
Yes, come on.
Oh, you are?
Why it took you so long to do it, man?
He never asked me.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
He didn't.
Charlotte.
Yo, can I just say something? Hold on.
He went on live, ranted, saying that he asked you
I don't give a-
many
well,
times.
that's
Hold on.
not true.
Act. I just want to say this. I've been doing Flagrant for how long?
6, 7 years.
6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
It took me 6 or 7 years. Act.
Schultz definitely asked me way more than Act. Act might have asked me one time, like when it first launched, and I was like, yeah, cool, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's got to be some follow-up. And I told him 2 weeks ago, reach out to this person, let's make it happen. I ain't heard back.
Boom.
I ain't heard back yet.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
So there you go.
I'm definitely down to do Act podcast. I also just don't like to do podcasts unless I'm like
If you're not an old white lady, he's not coming to do your podcast, bro. If
I'm
Judy,
down to do Act podcast. I actually look forward to it.
Did you see
I
that?
want to drink with Act.
woo, you got some Henny?
Yeah, no, I don't drink Henny. I'm gonna drink some tequila. But I want to drink with Act. I want me and Act to have the same conversations we have in private that we have publicly. That is the one thing I saw on the internet. That is the one narrative I really despise. I hate how people try to make an issue between me and Akademiks. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's very, 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 very whack. And I can't even believe Act would even feed into that in any way, shape, or form.
Because you like Act.
He should, of course I do.
Yes.
But the thing is, I think a lot of times with media personalities, and this has always been my pet peeve, just me speaking from my OG perspective, I do not like when you're having an interview with somebody, right? Somebody's a guest on your platform. If that person has an opinion about something or somebody, you cannot hold me accountable for it.
For their opinion.
No. That's the same thing. That was the situation with me and Angela Yee, right? Like,
What happened with that?
well, with the Gucci Man thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Gucci had an opinion about Yee and Envy. You know what I mean? I'm just interviewing Gucci. I didn't bring it up. I didn't ask him about it. You know what I mean? You can't hold me accountable for that, even if we do have a relationship. That's not right. Because there's been plenty of times people have gone on platforms, said things about me. I've never looked at the person who hosts that platform. And we all, as media personalities, I keep telling y'all this over and over, if you can't take it, don't dish it. It's really that simple. Because the same way we have opinions about everybody, people are gonna have opinions about you. Bottom line, point blank, period. And everything, trust me, most of those opinions you're not gonna wanna hear.
I saw him complaining that you didn't give any pushback to what Loon was saying.
I thought I was. I thought I was. I wasn't giving it, but it wasn't directed at me either. He was talking to Andrew.
Why
That
was
is
he
true.
talking to me? What did I have to do?
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on Charlamagne the God, responding to DJ Akademiks' rant on his live stream last month, where he called Charlamagne out directly by name for not pulling up to his podcast like he said he would, saying, hey, he giving him the runaround. I done had my podcast for 2 years, but then you actually go bring a guy onto your podcast, Brilliant Idiots, that ain't rocking with me. He on there talking bad about me, going in on me, and then you go do his podcast after that. But I'm getting a runaround, and I done had mine for 2 years, and we've been rocking from day one. That nigga Akademiks kept it real clear about how he felt about it. And I'm gonna have links in the description where you can watch these clips in full from that Akademiks live stream and the Brilliant Idiots podcast episode that dropped this morning, where Charlamagne is explaining his side of it. And it's different layers to peel back when it comes to podcasts, media personalities, and how people feel as opposed to how they act or how you supposed to move when you doing these type of things. Now, when Akademiks says he's like, hey, bro, he went on your podcast, you went on his, why haven't you came to mine? Charlamagne is like, hey, you ain't double up with me. You ain't keep checking back. And a nigga like Akademiks is gonna be like, hold on, bro. You my man. I can't just hit you direct. You can't just pull up on me. I done had it for 2 years. Charlamagne might be operating on some real corporate stuff. And, hey, now you got to get with this person. This my scheduler. I got a staff and everything like that. Nigga like Akademiks might be like, hold on, bro. Why I got to jump through hoops to get you up on here? Nigga, you just can't say, well, I'm going to pull up on you tomorrow. Check your own schedule. You going to make me go through all that. You know what I'm saying? That's how niggas going to feel about this game. It is what it is. On top of you bringing somebody on that is not speaking highly of him, whether the guy's right or wrong, he gonna be like, well, dang, bro, I've been knowing you way longer. Been rocking with you way longer. You kind of just got hip to him, whether he's right or wrong. Now, I say this, Charlamagne is correct to a certain extent. Letting somebody come onto your platform to talk about somebody is different when that person ain't putting out that type of energy. In Akademiks' case, I agree. Nigga, you got to be willing to let niggas talk about you on platforms. You got to let it, hey, because nigga, you done start a lot of disrespectful shit over the years. You know, you got to be able to take it. Envy, Angela Yee, even with Gucci Mane, they felt the way. But look what they've done over the years on their platform when it comes to really going in on people, having negative things to say, popping they shit. This is the thing that turned you up, so you do have to be able to take that. But on the outside looking in Akademiks' shoes, hold on, bro. Dog just came in the game. I've been rocking with you. You giving a platform to somebody who just came in the game. True, you just signed them, but I'm sitting over here looking from away. So I get what both sides are saying on that situation. But it's the communication that's not going on with Akademiks that probably had them turned up off the liquor like hell nah. Now, Charlamagne said another thing, because of the Joe Budden Patreon episode where he had Akademiks on there and then seeing different people speaking on it online. Hey, man, me and Akademiks ain't got no beef, nigga. It ain't no issue. Why people trying to draw that wedge in between us like it's a problem? I don't have a problem with Akademiks. People are coming out like that, but Joe Budden podcast, they like, hold on, bro. This nigga ain't showing no loyalty to Akademiks, man. Bro, that's supposed to be your man. Dog coming in here and he got something to say about him and kicking his back in. That's what Charlamagne be on. Because you know Joe and Charlamagne been having their issues for the longest. So that nigga Joe gonna stamp on that every single time that he see Charlamagne doing something like that. But Charlamagne did say he is gonna do Akademiks podcast and he wanna go over there and talk about the things that they talk about in private. And I'm not trying to sex play them niggas. That just sounded funny out loud. Because he said, I want to drink with him and talk about what we talk about in private. It just sounded crazy and everything like that. But this how the game go in this media space. These big personalities, the ones that's at the top, especially the top 10 on the list, anytime they say something about each other or go back and forth, this media space be getting to that point in the game where people egos be in the way, communication ain't being done, and niggas just gonna have their different opinions about each other. And once you say it publicly, you got a whirlwind of shitstorm where you gonna have it going on Twitter, you gonna have it going on Instagram, and everything like that. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for Shit Show. Stay on your pivot.